I've been debating how to do a video about this for 7 days now because I don't even know people care anymore. But it's something that people should care about because if you're one of the groups that are affected by this, you may not have the ability to get your next COVID booster. If you get sick and don't have health insurance, you might not be able to get a test. You may have to figure out a way to cough up $50 for a test. What am I talking about? Okay. Well, right now, what was missing in Biden's government spending bill was additional resources for the current wave of COVID. Yeah, you know, we're gone with the mask mandates. We seem to be focusing on just a vaccine only type of thing. But as of April, there's not going to be testing for free anymore. And there's going to be serious concerns if the people who have gotten their booster shots, their COVID shots for free, can get another one, or if they're going to need to rely on their health insurance to get the fourth round, which actually Pfizer and Moderna are trying to do. And what the silliest thing about this is, it is all over a lousy $22.5 billion. It was going to be whittled down to like $15 billion. Because also, the White House does have monies that it's going to be forced to use from the $5 trillion in other COVID-19 spending bills. And it's just not going to be enough because we don't know how bad this next surge is going to be. But to Biden's credit, he's figured out a way to keep it cheap. 22.5 billion for the next round of just protecting those who want COVID-19 vaccination. It's not mandatory. It's just if you want it, you can have it. And also, if it is needed for healthcare workers as well. So what's going to happen? Are Republicans going to pay for it? No. Democrats are the ones who kind of revolted on taking it out of the government funding bill altogether because they were mad at Republican demands for them to use their own state funding to pay for this matter, which I'm actually kind of conflicted on this because they got somewhere in the nature of 300 billion just from Biden's stimulus package alone, and they're all up in arms over $22 billion. And that was a Democrat revolt, believe it or not. But bottom line, it's a failure on all sides. Republicans didn't want to pay for 22.5 billion. Republicans didn't even want to pay for 16 billion. They wanted just to repurpose funds from existing funds. So this is going to be a colossal mistake and it needs to be addressed and people need to care about this. But I worry that if people are going to care at all or if people are just going to get COVID and not know they have COVID and start spreading COVID without knowing it, and surges keep getting higher and higher and higher and nobody knows why.